In today's show, a top crypto influential analyst says the Bitcoin price could reach $5 million, but that most traders will lose money. That's right, the pseudo-anonymous analyst known in the industry as Carl the Moon says Bitcoin could skyrocket to $5 million. He goes on the record to share, if you look at the currency supply of the world, it's currently valued at 100 trillion. If Bitcoin takes over this whole pool of liquidity, this fiat money pool, then this means that Bitcoin could potentially take over this market cap, and that would put the Bitcoin price at approximately $5 million per Bitcoin. I'll be breaking down this bullish price prediction for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, the Kucoin CEO says the exchange hack suspects have been found. That's right, and $204 million has been recovered. I'll be breaking down the latest details for you here in today's show. Also in today's episode, Vitalik Buterin updates Ethereum 2.0 roadmap and details plans to exponentially increase scalability. I'll be giving you the latest updates from his recent interview with Block TV. Also in today's episode, I'll be sharing the latest from Plan B of the infamous Stock the Flow model, who just tweeted all-time high Bitcoin, 200-week moving average at 6,800. Time for the red and orange dots to divert from the 200-week moving average again. Rocket ship to the moon. And here's a quick diagram of what's likely to happen when the Bitcoin price reaches a new all-time high. Yep, that's right. When we cross 20K and reach price discovery mode, we can expect this to happen. We're going to be discussing this right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin barely in the green, Ether barely in the red, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash that link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. Let's kick it off by diving into today's top bullish story of the day. Influential crypto analyst says the Bitcoin price could reach $5 million, but that most traders will lose money. That's right, check it out. A well-known Bitcoin influencer and analyst just gave one of the most bullish Bitcoin predictions on record, saying that Bitcoin could skyrocket to $5 million. The pseudo-anonymous analyst, known in the industry as Carl the Moon, has a collective following of 170,000 between Twitter and YouTube, and in a new interview with CoinPost, he says the bold prediction depends on the future of fiat currency. He shares on the record, if you look at the currency supply of the world, it's currently valued at $100 trillion. If Bitcoin takes over this whole pool of liquidity, this fiat money pool, then this means that Bitcoin could potentially take over this market cap, and that would put the Bitcoin price at approximately $5 million per Bitcoin. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Carl says he believes the current global economic landscape is favorable for the number one cryptocurrency. I agree 100%. He shares on the record, I think it's obvious that Bitcoin is eventually going to break 20,000, which is the all-time high set back in December of 2017. We're seeing central banks printing currency like never before. That's right, quantitative easing, printing trillions out of thin air. And what we're seeing is a historical amount of currency printing. This is the exact scenario that Bitcoin was created for. Fundamentally, Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish, much more bullish than on a technical level. And while the pseudo-anonymous analyst is bullish on BTC, he says that most traders will likely lose money trying to time Bitcoin's price action. I think that people that hold Bitcoin will be the biggest winners in the world because Bitcoin has been the best performing asset of the previous decade. That's a fact. Bitcoin's been increasing in value by approximately 200% per year, regardless of the wild swing trades, from the bears and the bulls. And it will continue to be the best performing asset of this decade, in my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Carl the Moon. Traders can make more money than hodlers if they actively trade and if they know what they're doing. But people that are not experienced tend to lose money when trading. That's a fact. Approximately 80 to 90% of the people that trade actually lose money over time. And in the short term, the analyst says the Bitcoin price just needs to break 14,000 in order to start a big uptrend. And I agree. That was ultimately last year's high. I feel once we can break that, then it's smooth sailing to a new all-time high, surpassing 20K. He goes on the record to share, I believe Bitcoin is currently in a bull market, but I'm not sure that we have started the big Bitcoin bull run just yet. The big question is, will Bitcoin Bitcoin be able to break this previous high? There was a high at approximately 14,000 back here in July 2019. I think that when we break this level, then I can say for sure we're guaranteed in a bull market. Now, Carl, who says Bitcoin must stay above a crucial technical indicator to have a chance to breach key resistance of 14,000 and then move on up to 20K. He goes on to share, for us to reach 20,000, obviously, we're going to have to reach 14,000 first, but more importantly, we have to break it. If we get rejected here, then it could be a bad sign. If Bitcoin can hold this 20-week moving average here, then the 20-week might look something like this, and we'll see the Bitcoin price maybe do something like this. In that case, maybe we could see Bitcoin break above 14,000 before April 2021. I'm hoping we break 14,000 fourth quarter of this year, now that we're in the fourth quarter, and I still feel confident that Bitcoin could surpass its all-time high of $20,000. But hey, that's just me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And he ends it with this: when we break the 14,000, then I think we're going to see a huge candle. We're going to see a massive move up to 20,000. That would be when the Bitcoin price reaches price discovery mode. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day, Kucoin CEO says the exchange hack suspects have been found. That's right, and 204 million recovered. Before I break this down, let's first take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin barely in the green, maintaining just above that $10,500 support. I love to see Bitcoin climb on up from here, but also do note we still have that CME futures gap open at about that $9,600 to $9,700 range. We have Ethereum down 0.25%, trading at $345. XRP barely in the red, trading at 23.3 cents. Chainlink barely in the red, trading at $9.20. We had BNB up 3%, trading at $28.64, and Miss Litecoin up about 0.5%, trading at $45.67. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. According to the Kucoin exchange CEO, Johnny Liu, the trading platform has recovered a whopping $204 million in crypto assets since October 1st. So within the past couple of days, the exchange executive says the hacking suspects have been found. Hallelujah. And the police are officially involved in order to take action. On September 25th, 2020, the crypto community found that the Kucoin exchange was hacked for a great number of assets. Estimates say 1,008 Bitcoin was stolen, along with 14,000 Satoshi Vision, 26,000 Litecoin, 9 million XLM, Omni and EOS based Tether worth 14 million, 153 million of Ether and ERC20s, and over 18 million in XRP. Now, following the hack, Kucoin revealed it was working with law enforcement and a number of blockchain projects to remedy the situation. That's right, after a great number of token projects revealed recovering over 130 million from the Kucoin breach, the project developers were condemned for centralization. Now check this out. The blockchain analysis firm Elliptic published a report that said the hacker had spent $17 million on decentralized exchange platforms. Elliptic noted that all the hackers' swaps on Token, LAN, Uniswap, and Kyber Network can still be traced. On October 3rd, 2020, Kucoin Exchange CEO updated the public in regard to the security incident. He went on the record to share a quick update since my last live stream on September 30th. After a thorough investigation, we found the suspects of the Kucoin security incident with a substantial proof at hand. Law enforcement officials and police are officially involved to take action with great support from our partners in the industry. Another 64 million in assets are now out of the control of the suspicious addresses, bringing the total value of 204 million since October 1st. The Kucoin CEO added, "Kucoin is coming back to full functionality. My team and I will continue to do our best to offset the impact of this incident, and as of now, a total of 31 tokens have been opened for deposits and withdrawal services, and more tokens including Bitcoin, Ethereum will follow." Now for the silver lining, even though this hack was over 200 million, it barely affected the Bitcoin price. So you can see we've come such a long way. And at this time, it's uncertain who the suspects found are and whether or not they are in custody, which makes it all very interesting. Why don't they reveal exactly who the hackers are? You would think they would leak it, especially considering they're criminals, right? Who are they protecting? Now, the community responses on Twitter welcome Liu's tweet and look forward to the trading platform opening up deposits and withdrawals once again. He also thanked all the exchanges and blockchain projects for helping Kucoin solve the security incident. He goes on to share a big thank you for all the institutions and individuals who supported us during this critical time. Together, we will build a stronger crypto world, the Kucoin CEO concluded. So there you have it. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day and we discuss Vitalik Buterin's updates regarding the Ethereum 2.0 roadmap, as well as detailed plans to exponentially increase scalability. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at $338 billion with $96 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the Bitcoin dominance is currently 58% even according to CoinMarketCap. And now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Puma Pay leading the pack once again, up 62%, trading at 0.002. Celsius is up 9.8%, trading at $1.28. We have Theta up 6%, trading at 76 cents. DX Chain Token up 5%, trading at 0.002. Monero up 5%, trading at $107. And Hyperon up 5%, trading just below 60 cents. And now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100, we have Yearn.Finance, better known as YFI, down 14%, trading at just above 18,000. Sushi Swap down 13%, trading at 97 cents. The Midas Touch Gold down 12%, trading at 2.3 cents. Bitcoin Gold down about 10%, trading at $7.67. And Swipe down about 8%, trading at $1.34. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers for the day, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, leading with 15 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 51.7% versus 48.2% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 42 in fear. Yesterday was a 40 in fear, last week a 47 neutral, and last month a 40 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, and before I break down our final story of the day and we dive deep into the latest Ethereum 2.0 roadmap and updates from the one and only Vitalik Buterin, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 550 plus videos right here on my channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated literally every single day, it also allows you to download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video, or if you're listening or tuning in on a different platform outside of YouTube, the direct YouTube link is cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, you can find us on all the major podcasting platforms, from Apple's iTunes to Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Google Play and Stitcher Radio. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is cryptonewsyes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs just like yourself from all over the world. To become a part of it, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? Vitalik Buterin is providing updates on the roadmap for Ether 2.0, detailing plans to exponentially increase the scalability for the second largest cryptocurrency. It's about time. I did hear rumors that it was rolling out fourth quarter of 2020, but it seems to always get pushed back. So let's talk about the latest details and latest updates from Vitalik. The Ethereum co-founder says the leading smart contract protocol will rely on rollups to massively elevate the throughput of the leading smart contract platform by over 666,500%. He goes on to share, today Ethereum has 15 TPS transactions per second. If everyone moves to rollups, we will soon have 3,000 transactions per second. Once phase 1 comes along and rollups move to Ether 2 sharded chains for their data storage, we go up to a theoretical max of 100,000 transactions per second. Eventually phase 2 will come along, bringing Ether 2 sharded chains with native computations, which give us 1,000 to 5,000 transactions per second. It seems very plausible to me that when phase 2 finally comes, essentially no one will care about it. Everyone will have already adapted to a roll-up centric world, whether we like it or not, and by that point it will be easier to continue down that path than to try to bring everyone back to the base chain for no clear benefit and a 20 to 100x reduction in scalability. So in this Block TV interview, Vitalik explains that rollups is a scaling method that enables Ethereum to keep compressed transactions on chain while delegating computation such as contract execution off chain chain. Now, Ethereum has been under scrutiny as of late due to its increasing network congestion and skyrocketing transaction fees, which recently reached an all-time high. I mean, I went to send like 20 bucks in Ethereum and it was like $100 or $200 charge. Things were definitely getting out of hand, so we desperately need Ethereum 2.0. But the real question is, when will this be released? Crypto enthusiasts have expressed their dismay at the performance of the second largest crypto as users flock in droves to Ethereum-based decentralized DeFi protocols. So there you have it. Let me know if you're bullish on Ethereum 2.0 and where you feel the Ethereum price will likely be by the end of this year. Now, let's check out the latest from Plan B of the infamous stock to flow model, who recently tweeted all-time high Bitcoin 200-week moving average at 6,800. Time for the red and orange dots to divert from the 200-week moving average again. Rocket ship to the moon. And if you're not familiar with the infamous stock to flow model, it predicts a $100,000 Bitcoin price by the end of next year, as well as a $288,000 Bitcoin price medium average by the end of 2024. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the infamous stock to flow model. And now let's check out what's likely to happen when the Bitcoin price hits a new all-time high. Seems pretty accurate if you ask me. That's exactly when we hit price discovery mode at $20,000, infinity and beyond, to the moon, to a different galaxy. You know what I mean? And we don't stop there. We may even visit a basketball hoop and hit, boom, there you have it. That's what's likely to happen when the Bitcoin price reaches a new all-time high. The internet for the win. And now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Influential crypto analyst Carl the Moon says Bitcoin could reach $5 million, but that most traders will lose money, as 80 to 90% of the people who trade do lose, whereas hodlers always win over the long haul, especially with the trajectory of the Bitcoin price. Yeah, with his Bitcoin price prediction, he says the top crypto could skyrocket to $5 million. Let me know if you agree or disagree that one day the Bitcoin price will reach that $5 million price point. Also in today's show, I shared with you that the Kucoin CEO says the exchange hack suspects have been found and that 204 million has been recovered. And I also shared with you Vitalik Buterin's updates on Ethereum 2.0 roadmap, as well as his detailed plans to exponentially increase scalability. And we also took a look at the latest from Plan B of the infamous stock to flow model, which shows us an all-time high Bitcoin 200-week moving average, which is definitely a great sign. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash that link right below the video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth. You'll be glad you did, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.